this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something out of it.
You got this. It's win.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bringing it out. It's right. Tackle at 14. Not really good field position to start here.
But I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm with their Stetson Bennett. They won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Bolt to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Hangs a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs. It's Davidson.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Game makes it 2nd and medium.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. But I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Receiver hits the ball. They'll gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Behind the line. It's still the same. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He finally tackles him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Hands off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on third and long? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down now, here comes the field goal. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. The catch is made. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Fielder returning, trying to create good field position here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. They settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Makes an open space. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. As he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Then 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the return is brought down by the coverage team.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's inside. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. The 30. That's the 20. He's going to score with pick 6. Touchdown.
That's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
communication issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They're going to pass here on 2nd down. Junior quarterback inaccurate that time behind the receiver.
Chris, we all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop it up here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. That's ringing a wall. His passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this coverage team. The first play of this drive, they're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's right. That's a short game.
Well, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's a snap. Looking to throw the ball. They bring him down. A solid game. Moves the football to the 24 on the 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the left, it's Davidson. And he tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Off in a bootleg. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, Cook, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? For an open man. He's looking deep down the middle. Very deep there. Good effort. Now it's still down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Throw for the first down. That's a fly to the right out. On the outside, it's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Or they're not to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the left side with a target. He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They finally bring them down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get with those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after it. And it's incomplete. The offensive pressure affecting his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. They're bringing down short in the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. But how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Drag snap.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for their short pass.
Ball back at the 6th or 2nd and goal. Loss. Set up to throw. The breaking down.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse in these last couple plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
Block that field goal.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. On 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 31, so makes a good choice playing it out of the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the right side. Dropped it nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the windup. Downfield. He runs out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted. to make the accurate throw.
The offense really clicking here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back with the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Takes the end off the point. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert. Here's a back to the end zone. Nice stop in the middle. Touchdown, Georgia. Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. It go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Solid game will spot the ball at the 49. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Offense stops it with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up. secondary.
Takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at the 1 yard. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Get off the field! Line up defense! Believe in you, D! Don't let it play here! Big play!
And the offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Pass, D!
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here the Clemson offense heads back out. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Breaks loose at the 40. A catching run by the junior. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the right. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He looks down and follows his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Urgency now for the offense that hates it going empty on this drive down to multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver option. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He can go.
Offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
That was terrible. Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first time. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And it flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks an open space. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks it open. And finally bringing him down to block number 2 after the takeaway.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they're going to single back. He shreds the tackle. Using the clear down the right side. Comes on the head. Touchdown. And the run is on. And the momentum really building up. This one could get out of hand here.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield. This guy's there. Wide open. Getting down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. What has he released it? Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Totally a penalty. It's going our way, baby. Let him get away with that.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. This pass is on target. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And on 4th down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here's the first play of the drive now. Beginning at the 39. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Keep it moving.
Some good plays today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he wants to throw.
Go!
Fires quickly to the left. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. He steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a far out of the wide end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch ball on the left side. Explosive play. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an option look.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's Robinson. First down and more. He's brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off his own run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. As the touchdown is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and all. They skipped it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Territory last time. The drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Let's get a few yards on this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. By the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch.
Let's go. Let's go. Tanner.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the beat.
Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That's what we do.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Line trumpet. Line trumpet.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. And chasing down outside the pocket for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
27 jump. Base 27 jump. Direction. Break.
He drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
is back out on the field. They kicked the field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying